I spent $3,632 on a Disney cruise for my family of 4, and I have 5 days to see whether or not it was worth that price. Hey Disney, let me show you what I got. So the reason we're doing this is in case you didn't know, when you buy a Disney cruise, you have to pay for everything up front. So all of the costs, everything that you're gonna be doing on the cruise, you pay for up front, with the exception of adult beverages. But you're paying for things like dinners, lunches, entertainment, stuff like that. So I've attributed a dollar amount to every single thing we're gonna do on the cruise as it pertains to like the average cost of what you would get on a Disney World vacation. So we're gonna go through, add up all of those charges and see whether or not it was worth the price for our Disney cruise. All right, we just got on the ship, we got through security, and now we are waiting for our rooms to be ready. Your room isn't ready until 1:30, so you have a couple, like 45 minutes to an hour to go ahead and roam the ship. So we're gonna go get lunch, but the kids wanted to get their first freebie, which is unlimited, an unlimited freebie in the ice cream. Freebie is on deck 11. It's going to be the ice cream cones that you can get right here, and they are absolutely delicious, and you can get as much as you want. So each kid got one of these. It's a little ice cream. Again, these are unlimited. I'm going to count these as like Mickey ice cream bars, so $5 each. We got 2 of these. They're delicious. The next thing that we're gonna count is really similar to something that you get when you're at Disney World. So when you're at Disney World, you get something like this. It's the resort refillable mugs, and so they're $22.99 per mug, but that gets you access to like coffee and pop throughout the entire length of your stay. Now, this is why I'm going to count this as the resort refillable mug. Both sides of deck 11 have these like soda fountain areas, and so 24/7 you can come here, grab a cup, and get whatever kind of soda, pop, water, whatever you want at absolutely no cost. If you go from that side all the way over to this side, you're actually going to get coffee and tea. So you'll have coffee, tea, hot chocolate, milk, creamer, all of the things. Again, 24/7 access. So that means between the 2 ice cream cones, and we're counting that for the entire length of the stay, resort refillable mugs, we're at $101.96 within the first 5 minutes of being on the cruise ship. So in case that wasn't enough stuff right when you get on the ship, we're actually going to be going to get lunch. So right when you get on the cruise ship, they offer a buffet lunch. And this one, because we're on the Fantasy, is called Cabanas. So we're gonna go in here. Let me just show you how many things they offer for lunch at this buffet at Cabanas. It's absolutely insane. And this right here, my friends, is why Cabanas is such a big deal on embarkation day. You walk in and it's just rows and rows and rows of food. There's carving stations, fresh salads, soups, bread, shrimp. There's a crab leg station, pizza, pasta, there's kid food, and of course, there's dessert. All of it is included in the price of your cruise. It's open on lunch on day 1 right after you embark, and it closes right around 3 o'clock. You can double check your Navigator app just to be sure. So we all just finished our plates, lots and lots of food. It was absolutely delicious. So now coming down to cost. The average cost of a family of 4 in Disney World to go eat lunch is about $100. So we're saying every time we come here and have this buffet style lunch, it's about $100 of equivalent pricing. Is this probably a little bit more? Yeah, but I think just to keep apples and apples together, $100 for a family of 4 is a pretty accurate price. All right, we just walked into the room, and this is the room that we have. So when you first walk in, you have 2 doors off to the right. This door right here is going to be just kind of like the toilet area. You have a sink here for brushing your teeth. Hello. Lots of space. It's nice that this is separate from the shower. If you have a husband and sons, you know what I mean. The next one is going to be the shower area. Big old shower in here. Super, super, super nice. Lots of counter space, which is really nice. Off to the left, so this is now the right, but it's the left. When you walk in, you have a couple cabinets. You've got some storage in here. Really, really big closet areas to put luggage, hang jackets, all that stuff. Then you have the bed. Pretty big bed. Lots of fun things here. Walk over this way. And you've got this, which is a couch, and it actually pulls out into a bed. And then up there is going to be a pull down bunk bed. So you have 2 sleeping places right here. Over that way, you have the veranda. So this is kind of like looking out onto the ocean. You have a very big vanity right here. Lots of places to sit things. Lots of storage in the cabinets. Underneath the bed is where we actually store our luggage and things too. So you have lots of storage underneath there. But yeah, this is a veranda room. Now, because we have a veranda room, I'm going to calculate this as if it was a moderate hotel stay at Walt Disney World. So if you're staying at a moderate hotel, it's about $393 per night. So that's what I'm going to calculate every single day that we're here, $393. Now, with that though, I'm going to say everything that you would normally get included with a moderate hotel stay will be included then with the ship $393. So like, think about the gym, think about the water slides up top and the pool areas, think about getting to watch movies out on the top deck. Those are all things that are included in a like moderate hotel stay when you stay on property at Walt Disney World. So I'm not going to calculate those as extras. Those are all included in the $393 value of staying in a moderate or veranda room. We're on our way to dinner, and something that the Disney cruise does really well is they do rotational dining. So every night we get dinner at a different sit-down restaurant, and it's rotational, meaning that we get to go to all of the dinners, all of the restaurants, all of the offerings multiple times. So because we're on a 5-night cruise, we're gonna get to go to one restaurant once, but the other two twice. So for the first night, we're going to Animator's Palate, and that's where we're off to right now. This is the inside of Animator's Palate. It's obviously an Animator's Palate. Look at those little paintbrushes. Like, the vibes in here are absolutely immaculate. We love it in here. So cute. Okay, here's the menu. First of all, look how freaking cute Mickey is. Shut up. So here's the menu, and how dining works at these restaurants is you can pretty much order whatever you want on this menu as much as you want. You want to get all desserts? Cool beans. You just want appetizers? Awesome. You want to order 3 entrees? They'll bring it to you. So here's the menu. We're gonna go ahead and take a look at this and see what we're gonna get. There's some good stuff on here. One of my favorite tips if you come on a Disney cruise is to ask your cast member, waiter, or waitress what they would get, because they know the chefs, they know the restaurant, they know the specialties, they know what's worth your time to eat. So we just went ahead and asked our waitress what she would get, and she was like, let's get the calamari, let's get the bruschetta, let's get the halibut, or the pork. So I got the halibut, he got the pork, and we got the bruschetta and the calamari. So 10 out of 10 ready for this meal. Okay, so our appetizers came out. This is the bruschetta, and then this one's the calamari. They look absolutely freaking delicious, and they are really big portion sizes too. Like, I love the plates with the little Mickeys. So cute. So we got Mickey Mouse here in ketchup form, and then we have Stitch. Look how cute. Okay, we just got our entrees. I got the pan-seared halibut, and then Mr. over here ended up getting the pork that he's digging into. They both look super good. I'm loving them. They smell amazing. We're gonna go ahead and give them a try. They look really good though. Now we have the best part. It's the dessert menu. So you open it up, you have like specialty cocktails and stuff. Regular coffee is included, but not like espresso and cappuccinos. And then you have the desserts. Oh my gosh, they look so good. I was not kidding when I told you that dessert was the best part of the menu. Look at this. I ended up getting a mint chocolate chip sundae, and Mr. Coupon Hunter ended up getting, what is this? It's a pecan
and fig pudding, warm and sticky.
Pecan and fig, warm and sticky. Fig pudding. All right, so we're all done with dinner. We're gonna go ahead and get everything cleaned up and go to our next thing, but we are going to count this experience for our family of 4 as about $160 for the family of 4. Now, do I think that's a little bit of a low ball? I absolutely do. I think this, if you were to go to Disney World and get an equivalent kind of service, food, etc., it would be well over $160 for a family of 4. But for the sake of the experiment, for the sake of science, we're gonna count every single one of these as $160 for my family of 4. We dropped the kids off at something called the Oceaneers Club. Now, again, I'm not gonna show it just because there's other kids there. My kids are there. I just don't feel right about it. But the Oceaneers Club is a place that you can drop your kids off. They can do things like video games, coloring. They have character experiences. They have pajama parties. They play bingo. That's just like a whole bunch of cast members that are there just to entertain your kids. So we dropped the kids off. It's been about 45 minutes. They'll be in there for about an hour, maybe an hour 15. And we are going ahead and saving seats because we're gonna go see Zootopia 2. Because we're at this like theater experience, and the theater has Zootopia 2 playing. And for those of you that don't know, Zootopia 2 is brand new in theaters. So we're gonna calculate this as an extra cost of $60 for my family of 4 to go see this movie. Also, I forgot to mention, we are counting the Oceaneers Club for every hour that the kids are in there. We're gonna count it as if we hired a babysitter at home, because when you think about it, there's like, you have Disney babysitters, you have daycare, you have child, like There's so many different variables. We thought it was just most honest and transparent to calculate it as if we hired a babysitter to be able to go out and go see a movie or go do adult things, whatever. So we're gonna calculate it as the price that we would pay our babysitter, and we pay our babysitter $20 an hour. So $20 an hour for our kids to be in the Oceaneers Club. So I think that's a fair assessment. It could be more or less depending upon where you're located, but 20 bucks an hour is what we're gonna calculate that as. And movie for my family of 4, we're calculating as 60 bucks. So that is an easy $80 that we have already accumulated with this item. We are all done with the adult entertainment. The kids are still in the Oceaneers Club because they're playing, what are they playing?
Capture the flag.
Capture the flag. They're playing Capture the Flag, so we're leaving them in there. But little known fun fact that you get to do. So on deck 11 where Cabanas is, so where like your lunch buffet and everything is and the free drinks and all that, they play movies. And they also have food available for you to get until midnight. So we're here grabbing a snack. We grabbed a pop. And now we're just gonna chill until we have to go get the kids after they've captured their flag. So this is what's open until midnight. It's Luigi's Pizza, and they have all of these pizzas available. You can get it by the slice, or you can order an entire pizza to take back up to your room. 10 out of 10 recommend doing this. It's super good. So we got a whole pizza and then like a half a pizza. So we are equating that to Disney World, like when you get a whole pizza at your resort, which is about $20.99. So we got this entire huge pizza, and then we got half a pizza. So we got cheese and pepperoni. I'm counting that as $20.99. And we also picked the kids up from the Oceaneers Club, and we had them there for an extra hour and a half. So we're adding an extra $30 and like babysitter childcare. That means the grand total for the day is $793.99, and we have no idea how far we're gonna go on days 2 through 5. So check back tomorrow to see what we can do. Okay, I'm gonna spare you looking at my face this morning, but we woke up in the morning and we ended up getting room service. So we got 2 things of fruit. There's Danishes and croissants in here. We have Frosted Flakes, Rice Krispie treats, some apple juice, milk for the cereal, 2 bagels, and a partridge. No, I'm just teasing. And then there's cream cheese and coffee. We got all of this delivered for room service, which is included with your Disney cruise. Before I forget to mention, we did trivia, and then we came upstairs to get a pop and an ice cream. So, $5 for this ice cream. The unlimited ice cream. I don't know how I feel about this. We're eating lunch. Just sat down. And you know what they have for lunch today? So it's all like the buffet stuff they had last time, with a little bit of extras. Like there's meatloaf, and there's mac and cheese, and there's peas, and stuffed eggplant, I think is what it was. Anyway, all you can eat sushi. Shut up. So, we're all you can eat sushiing. So is he over there. Oh my gosh, look at your plate.
Took 9.
He took 9. He might have slightly overcommitted. We will find out, but all you can eat sushi. I'm about to dig in. We are all done with lunch, family of 4, buffet style lunch on the cruise ship. We ate until we could not eat no more. All you can eat sushi, everything like that. We are counting this as $100. Every single time we sit down for a buffet style lunch, we are counting it as $100, even though someone over here is getting freaking crab every single time we sit down. So it's probably a little bit more, but again, we're counting it as $100. So $100 lunch. Now, again, not to record the children, any children that are in there, my children, whatever. We are dropping them off at the Oceaneers Lab. Thank the Lord for the Oceaneers Club and the Oceaneers Lab. So we're dropping them off now. We're gonna go have some fun, just Chris and I, but we are dropping them off, and they might be in there for an hour or 2. Chris and I came back to the room just to get ready. We have dinner in a little bit, and we brought wine on the cruise. So in case you didn't know, the rule with the Disney cruises is each adult is allowed to bring alcohol on the cruise ship. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, it's 6 bottles of beer, 12 bottles of beer per adult. I'll put it here. This is how much you're allowed to bring per adult. But we ended up opting for 2 bottles of wine per adult. So we brought 4 bottles of wine. However, we didn't bring like a corkscrew or wine glasses with us because we knew that if you go on the cruise ship, you can actually just call room service on your room phone right over there, and they will bring it to you. So we got these delivered. This is what we got delivered from room service. It's 2 wine glasses, a corkscrew, and 2 Mickey ice cream. These are legit Mickey ice cream bars. Shut up, they're so cute. We didn't have to pay for this, but we did tip the person, the cast member who brought it to us from room service. So we're gonna add $5 for each of these actual Mickey ice cream bars onto our tab. And then this isn't getting added, but it's a perk. Now, another thing that I can't monetarily quantify is gonna be all of the entertainment that's just around the ship. Like, we're about to go to dinner. We're literally sitting in the middle of the ship. Let me show you all of the things that are going on all at once. She just left. Minnie Mouse was right there meeting people. But then down here we have all of this entertainment. There's people taking pictures in front of the trees. Like, it is a hoppin' fun place to be right now. It is so cool. So tonight's rotational dining is at Enchanted Garden. So we're gonna go ahead and go in, see what we're gonna get for dinner. It's like a little bit kind of fancy night, so there's some people that are super dressed up. I'm more like cruise casual dressed up, but we're gonna go ahead and pop over here, head in for dinner, and see what we're gonna get for dinner tonight. Look how stunning. I can't even get over it. This is the vibe of the Enchanted Garden, and let me tell you, this is 100% a very enchanted garden atmosphere. So cool. This is the menu for the Enchanted Garden. Open it up so we have lots of appetizers, soups and salads, main courses, so many good things. We're probably gonna do the same thing we did last night and just ask our cast member waitress what she recommends and then just go with her recommendations. And then for those that are curious what the kids menu looks like, this is their options. They both get to pick an appetizer, a main event, and a dessert. They also have Disney check meals. Again, they can order whatever they want. Last night, my daughter ordered 2 entrees, not an appetizer, just 2 entrees. So get whatever you want. We went with Amy, our server's recommendation. Hold your breath for those recommendations though. Avocado tower, mushroom tart. The appetizers. Then, for the main course, I got a prime rib. Mr. Coupon Hunter got a prime rib. And we got scallops for the center to share. It's gonna be so much food. Also, did just want to point out, my kids, so my son's 10, he was able to order off the adult menu. My daughter's also able to order off the adult menu if she wanted to. She wanted the kids menu, son wanted the adult menu. They can literally get whatever they want. That's the beauty of it. Eat whatever you want, as much as you want, whenever you want. Holy moly, we just got our appetizers and they look absolutely delicious. So this is gonna be the mushroom tart. It looks so freaking good. And then right over here, we have the avocado tower. Ahi tuna, avocado, a little bit of wasabi right here. Looks so stinking good. Absolutely excited to try these and see how they taste. Synopsis of what was delicious. The ahi tuna avocado tower, I hated it. So much so that I cleaned it off my, just teasing, it was absolutely delicious. It was so freaking good. And then we had the mushroom tart, which was also really good. I actually ended up giving this to my son because he really liked it, but the avocado ahi tuna delicious tower was the 10 out of 10. Probably the best thing I've had on the cruise ship so far. Up there with the pork Wellington from yesterday. Very good. So our entrees just got here. I need you to understand just how massive these serving sizes are. Oh my gosh, look at this. Here's the prime rib looking absolutely delicious, smelling absolutely delicious. The scallops for the center, and then someone else's prime rib. Goodness gracious. I can't. I'm so excited. And then here's the 10-year-old who also got the prime rib. And then daughter got corn dog and french fries and all that stuff. But oh my gosh, it looks so good. And now the moment we've all been waiting for, the dessert menu time. So this is the dessert menu for Enchanted Garden. You have a specialty cocktail section, and then you have the desserts, warm date, sticky pudding, chocolate garden torte, almond cake. Looks so freaking good. Okay, when I talk about dessert being the best, do I lie? Do I lie? This is the chocolate brownie sundae, but Amy, the waitress that we have, recommended vanilla ice cream. So it's the chocolate brownie sundae with vanilla ice cream. So it's the vanilla brownie sundae, and it looks delicious. And Mr. Coupon Hunter over here got, what is this?
It's a garden torte.
The garden torte. That looks freaking delicious over here, but don't worry, I don't have food envy because mine looks and smells absolutely delicious. So again, we usually count this as 160 now. I posted this video on TikTok and I had a few people saying me that I was lowballing these, and I probably am. I completely agree. At the end, I'll kind of explain why I did it the way that I did. So we might call this one 180 just because we got scallops and we got prime rib, and that is a really high ticket kind of dinner that you would have. And because we got 3 entrees as opposed to 2. So we'll call this one 180, but that's still really a good deal. And I still think this is significantly more for this kind of experience. But 180 for my family of 4 for this dinner. So the next thing that we're gonna do is actually going to be a show. So they do like Broadway style shows on the cruise ship. Tonight's is Aladdin, and this is going to be absolutely amazing. We've seen this one before, and it's 10 out of 10. I cannot record during this, but let me tell you, it is so freaking good. Look at this stage right now. Absolutely insane. I am so ready to see this again. So good. So we just got back to the room, and this is what I mean when I tell you that the room gets like turned down for evening, and the person who's the stateroom host is just a super wonderful person. So this is what the room looks like when we got back at night. So this is the bed. You walk in and there's a different little animal made out of the blanket each night. Tonight it's a crab. And then every night, every person that's in your stateroom gets a chocolate. Our bed was turned down. It looks super cutesy. And then you go over here and it's the bunk bed up here and the Murphy bed over here. And it's ready for the kids to get in and sleep. It is the best thing ever. And it looks so cozy and nice. I absolutely love it. Now, post-Broadway style show review. I can't say good enough things about that show. There are fireworks. There's animatronics. There's projections up on the screen and on the side of the building. There's amazing singing and amazing performances and amazing acting. There's confetti being thrown. It is a great performance. 10 out of 10 recommend. We love going to them every single time. Now, as far as monetary value that we're attributing to that, I'm going to say about $400 for my family of 4. Like, it's not as long as a Broadway show, but it's definitely not like a small performance. Like, this is a big Broadway style performance. So $400 for my family of 4, I think it's fair. I think that's a fair number to attribute it to. But again, really hard to find something that's like apples to apples comparison. But for the sake of this experiment, $400 for my family of 4 is what we're going to say. Back again for yet another late night snack. So last time we showed you how to do the pizza. Now, if you come before 11, you can do pizza and you can do this. You can get things at Animator Grill, which has hamburgers, cheeseburgers, grilled chicken, chicken tenders, french fries, all of the things. But again, remember, this is only until 11. After 11, it shuts down, and pizza is the only thing available until midnight. So we got all of our food right here. I brought my water bottle from the room, which I'm going to fill up because 100% 10 out of 10 recommend bringing a water bottle. And then you look over. We're watching some Star Wars. This is so cool. It's absolutely so beautiful at night.
We're not going to regroup yet. We're going to the day.
This is everything that we got at the grill. I've got 3 different chicken strip meals, 1 grilled chicken meal, and 1 hamburger meal, which is about $10.99 each at Walt Disney World. So that's a total of about $55 in value for this late night snack. All right, end of the night calculation time. So for a cumulative hour time, my kids were in Oceaneers Club for about 5 hours. My son absolutely loves being in there. So about 5 hours on and off throughout the day. So we're going to make that $100 in childcare for the day. Then we have the room charge for the day, which is $393, which is what we said is the base price for a moderate room. And then we had all of the other incidentals added on top of that. So we have a grand total for day 2 of $1,338.50. Now we're going to add that from day 1's total of $793.99. We're sitting pretty. $2,132.49. That's just day 2. Let's see what we're going to do on days 3, 4, and 5. All right, we're back at Cabanas for lunch. It is lunchtime, so we're doing a lunch buffet. Today's specialty is tacos, so I got a whole bunch of tacos. They look absolutely freaking delicious. Now, I do want to show what my kids are eating, so what options you have. So I have an 8-year-old and 10-year-old. My 8-year-old is a little bit more picky than most. She does have like chicken fingers, french fries, rice, bread, all of the things. There's lots of options for them. And then my 10-year-old, who's almost demolished his entire plate, got the tacos because he's not a picky eater. But that's what we got. Now, I just want to show you. This is just a view. We're ported in Bahamas, and this is the view of our table. Like, how absolutely stunning is that? Insane. Just sitting here, eating some tacos, looking at the Bahamas, enjoying our life. The next activity we're gonna do is the detective activity. So you can go mid-ship, I think, and you can grab a detective map and you can grab a detective badge and you go around the cruise ship and you're trying to solve a mystery. What mystery are we trying to solve, Briar? Who stole Kermit's costume for the play? Someone stole his costumes for the play. So we're trying to solve the mystery. So we're going all around the ship, following the clues to see who done it. Oh no.
Looks like green paint. That's an important clue.
So this activity is totally free. It keeps the kids occupied for literal hours and they have so much fun doing it. So we're gonna go to the call board now because that's where we gotta go.
So now.
Listen, this thing has twists and turns. We were sure it was Rizzo. Lie detector determined that's not the truth. So who do we think it is? Beauregard? Rolf? Bobo?
What right, Bobo. You were supposed to be the guard on
It was
duty.
Bobo.
Detectives, you've all been so helpful. Why don't you set off the fireworks, okay? Thank you so much for helping.
All right, you help him. Light them all. Go, girl.
The big,
Oh, big one. There you go.
the big.
Oh my gosh.
The big ones are
Uh-oh. Oh, Lord.
It's working perfectly.
Yay. Case solved. Next activity we're gonna do is going to be 100% free putt-putt golfing up on deck 13. So this is the view, deck 13. You have like basketball and everything behind us, but up on top of deck 13, there's also Goofy's Golf, which is a 9-hole mini putt-putt mini golf course. So grab your putter, grab your goofball, and you start playing. Just a moment to appreciate the theming of these putt-putt golf holes. So there's one, you can get a Goofy start here, or you can get a Max start here, and then it goes all the way through with some property of Max hockey stick, property of Max baseball bat, and then you have your hole. And it's super cute. I love, look at the view too, that's absolutely stunning. And you just get insane stunning views the entire time you're golfing. So freaking pretty. So that was super fun. I got absolutely demolished by every single person in my family, including my children. So we went putt-putting, a family of 4, 9 rounds, 9 holes of mini golf. The average price to go mini golfing for a family of 4 at Disney World is usually about 60 to 65 bucks. So we're gonna say this is around $60 for our family of 4 to do putt-putt. And it's kind of unlimited. And since we're up here, we obviously had to stop and get some ice cream from Mike Wazowski's Ice Cream Bar. So 2 of these, 1 for each kid. 10 bucks an ice cream. So whenever you port at the Bahamas, that night is going to be something called Pirate Night. And what that means is everybody's gonna dress up like a pirate. So you get to get dressed up. My kids are dressed up, my husband's dressed up. We're all dressed up like pirates. It's absolutely adorable. Let me show you my outfit real quick. All right, this is the outfit that we're working with. It's super cute, I think. Like, and I jingle like a jingle bell. Anyway, so we're all dressed up like pirates. We're getting ready to go to dinner, but we also got these bandanas. They have Mickey and Minnie on them, and they are free, complimentary. You get them every night of Pirate Night from your stateroom host. They will drop it off for you. So we're all wearing our bandanas. We're all dressed up like pirates, and we're getting ready to go to dinner. Dinner for night number 3 is at Enchanted Garden again, but it's Pirates Night, so it's a different pirate-themed menu. So we're gonna go in here and see what kind of trouble we can get into. So here is the Pirates Night menu. We're gonna go ahead and open this up. Lots of really good appetizers, salads. The main courses look so freaking good. Again, we're gonna ask Amy for her recommendation, our waitress, and see what she thinks is the best option. And for the kids menu, really good options. The sirloin of beef is probably what my daughter's gonna get. It looks super good. But like I said last night, the kids can also order off the adult menu if they didn't like anything on here. Now the one thing that's different about this menu is actually we have the dessert menu right on the back here. So here's all of the desserts and offerings for tonight. But again, Amy's gonna tell me what to get. I don't know, Amy hasn't steered me wrong yet. Every single time she makes a recommendation, it's 10 out of 10. So we're gonna keep letting Amy pick what I eat. Okay, Amy's recommendation is in. The samosa, the crab cake, and then for the main course, treasure of the sea pasta, and the lamb. Both of them. And that's what he got too. We're both getting... I have such a big appetite. She thinks I have a big appetite. She's not wrong though. And that sounds so good. Appetizers are in. We have the crab cake, which looks like a little hidden Mickey. It's so freaking cute. And then we have the samosa right here. They both look absolutely delish. Okay, just finished the appetizers. Both the crab cake and the samosa were delicious. The crab cake is like super full. It doesn't have a lot of breadcrumbs. It's not overly done. The flavor is immaculate. 10 out of 10 recommend that one. The samosa is what surprised me the most though. Like the outside of it isn't overly done. It's not super oily or like heavily crunchy, but the flavors were insane. I think that was probably my favorite over the crab cake, but both 10 out of 10 recommendations. Amy hits it on the head once again. Okay, my daughter's obviously eaten some of this, but this is what she ended up getting, just showing off some of the kids' meals. She got steak and cheese pizza, so she got 2 different entrees, veggies, and some french fries, and she still has more food coming. The main meals are here, so this is gonna be the seafood pasta, and then this is the lamb. I'm gonna show you how big this lamb, hang on a second. This is my head. This is the lamb. Thank you. Do you see how big this is? And it smells delicious. Okay, obviously someone is digging into it, but this is what the kids got for dessert. They got brownies with vanilla ice cream and the little pirate Mickey. I love him. So Amy didn't ask us what we wanted for dessert. She was like, want me to just bring it to you? We were like, yeah. She's like, I got you. So this is what Amy thinks you should get for dessert on Pirate Night at Enchanted Garden. We have bananas in paradise, looks absolutely delicious. And then she was like, this is good, but you know what you also need? You also need the cheesecake, because the cheesecake is absolutely delicious. So I have bananas in paradise and the cheesecake. And then she was like, no, to wash both of those down, you know what you need? Coconut ice cream. So we have all 3 of these. What do you do?
You eat it all.
You eat it all. So this is what we're having for dessert. Care of Amy. I'm gonna dig in right now. In summation, the cheesecake, absolutely delicious. The bananas in paradise, so freaking good. And the cake was like moist and not dry. That coconut ice cream might have just changed my life. That is the best ice cream, the best thing I have potentially ever eaten. All of us liked it. My picky 8-year-old, who doesn't like anything, liked it. It is so good. If you come here and you do not get the coconut ice cream, you are missing out. Life change. Post dinner, our show for the night is actually a magic and comedy show. So we're back in the Walt Disney Theater. We have a magic and comedy show. This is who we got. We have Kid Ace Mystify, who is a magician and a comedian. So my family of 4 will be seeing a comedy / magic show on the cruise ship and having lots of fun. Last time we were there was a different magician, but it was still super, super fun. My kids are really excited to see what this one's about. Let's see. We just got back from the magic show. 10 out of 10. I was entertained, daughter was entertained, son, husband, all of us entertained. I don't know how he does that. Someone needs to explain to me how he can know that the word is going to be the word before it's actually the word and someone picks it in the book as, I don't know, but I multiple times looked over at Chris and was like, how? How? Someone needs to explain it to me how. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. It was super good. Anyways, as far as money goes, we are saying that's about $200 for our family of 4. So we're adding $200 onto our day for the family of 4 magic show tickets. So we just got back to the room and look what was waiting for us on the bed. It's got gold doubloons in it for eyes and all that stuff. Okay, is this an octopus or is this Calypso herself? I don't know, but it's really freaking cool. And it's waiting for us on the bed. And there's chocolate. Not that I need any more after the coconut ice cream, but still. Now we are getting ready. We're back in the room. We're getting ready to go up to deck 11 because Disney Cruise Line is the only cruise line in the entire world that does fireworks at freaking sea. So we're going up to deck 11 to watch some fireworks, have a good time, see what the sea looks like late at night. It's the most magical experience. I can't wait for you to see it. I'm not going to talk a lot because I don't want to ruin it for everybody else, but the fireworks are absolutely breathtaking. Okay, just a little tip from me. Deck 11 is where you're going to be able to see like the whole show and the pirates on stage. And if that's important to you and your family, I 100% recommend doing that. But if that's not important and you're just like, I want to see the fireworks, deck 12. Go up to deck 12 and let me show you why. You'll go through deck 12 and there will be a whole section dedicated to seeing the fireworks. And there's no one here and you can walk up right before they start. Normally the part where I would tell you, oh, we're going up to deck 11 to get some midnight snacks, but I am so full. I am so full. Amy gave us so much food tonight. I don't think I could fit another thing in my belly if I wanted to. So we are all done for the night. Incidentals that we need to add on for day 3, $80 in childcare, $393 for the room. So I'm looking it up on my phone right now. That brings us to a grand total. This is dramatic effect because I'm also searching on my phone for the numbers. For the day 3, $1,098.50. So at day 3, we are sitting at $3,230.99 total that we have gotten in value on the cruise. And I'm not even counting all of the extras like trivia and meeting characters and all the experiences that we've gotten to have and the entertainment and the music and whatever. That's absolutely insane. Let's see what we can do tomorrow. Starting the morning off, pretty much like every other morning, we have room service that was delivered, fruit, bagels, toast, all of the things. They knew us a little better this morning. We have 1 pot of coffee, and can you see out here on the balcony, 2 pots of coffee. So lots of coffee for us this morning. Now, one other thing that is significantly better about today in comparison to yesterday, morning coffee on the balcony with quite the view. Today, we're going to be at Lookout Key. And I'm super excited because we have never been to this island and I've heard really good things. So we're about ready to get out of this room and take a long walk and see what it's all about. So now we're all dressed, we're all ready. We're heading down to level 1 to get on the gangway and get off the ship. Things that you need in order to get off the ship: photo ID and your key to the world card. So we got both of those. I'm excited, I've never been here before.
Now it's time for lunch. We have the True Barbecue and the True 2 Barbecue.
So you have the flavorful fish section, there's the rice bowls, there's rotisserie chicken and barbecue ribs, and there's a burger section. It's flip-flop, so it's like a whole circle there. Then you have like the pop and ice cream all available as well. So it's all you can eat, all you care to enjoy, and then there's a bunch of seating with shade all around. So we're gonna go fill up a plate and see what we can do. All right, this is everything that I got for round 1. There's so many extras that I did not get, but this is my plate. And then this is Mr. Coupon Hunter's plate. Jambalaya, the ribs. All you can eat ribs?
Look at that.
Bro, that's absolutely, you got a lot of them. But this is our round 1 meal. All right, these are my kids' plates. This is the first one. We have french fries, potato salad, coleslaw, corn, and a hamburger. And I don't know if you're gonna believe me, this is my picky eater's plate. So we got fruit, and look at all of the freaking ribs. French fries, burger, picky eater took off the pickles, but this is her plate. So again, we're gonna calculate this as about $100 for a family of 4. Is a lunch buffet, probably more than that, yes. But for the sake of the experiment, $100 for this family of 4 buffet. Now, it's super windy, again, sorry. One of the nice things about Lookout Key is that you not only have the ocean, but you also have a water park for the kids to play at. So it's got like a slide, splash pad, a whole bunch of climbing areas. It's really cool. Again, I'm not gonna show the kids that are in it because I'm trying not to show other people's children, but I'm gonna try to put a picture in of what it looks like. It's a really cool area, really big perk. My kids love it. Okay, it's officially dinner time. I'm not gonna lie, we took a nap. We were all really tired from being out at Lookout Key all day. So we came back and we took a nap for a little bit, but now it's dinner time. We have dinner at Royal Court tonight. Now, I haven't shown you Royal Court yet. This is the first time and probably the only time we will be dining here on this trip, but it's probably my favorite. And it's just absolutely beautiful inside. The decorations are just on point. So I'm gonna walk you around when we get in there and just show you how beautiful it is because it's absolutely stunning. Here's the menu for the Royal Court. Lots of options here. Main courses, appetizers, specialty drinks. It looks so freaking good. And then the kids menu is Cars themed tonight, and these are the options for the kids menu. So, and then don't forget, kids can order off the adult menu if they want, and the adults can order off the kid menu if they want. Vice versa, you can get whatever you want. Again, for dinner, Amy is choosing everything that I eat, and she chose my appetizer, which is the deep fried brie cheese. These are 2 giant hunks of brie cheese that have been deep fried. They smell absolutely delicious. Okay, and Mr. Coupon Hunter over here, this guy ended up getting, what is that? Lobster and shrimp?
Lobster and shrimp, yes.
Lobster and
I love
shrimp.
them.
Because you didn't get enough up at the buffet.
You can never have enough.
Oh my gosh. Both my kids loved the brie cheese. My 10-year-old and my 8-year-old both ate it and enjoyed it thoroughly. So that was absolutely delicious. 10 out of 10 recommend. So freaking good. Now, Amy has moved on to the second appetizer. Can you see this? French onions. Do you see how big that crouton in the French onion soup? I love French onion soup. I'm so excited. All I'm saying is if you come here on this cruise ship and you go to Royal Court and you do not get the French onion soup, you have not lived. You've made a grave error. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. You need to go back and get this. So good. Amy strikes again. 4, count them 4 different entrees to go over. Let's round them up. Let me show you. So we have the lamb. We have, I think she called it the Chateaubriand, which is the steak. You have the salmon. You have the duck. We have,
Happy Chris.
and we have the Happy Chris. Who's gonna help me eat all of this food, which looks so freaking good. Okay, I have to be a little quieter because my daughter is sleeping in my lap, which was a very long day at Lookout Key today. But everything was absolutely delicious. I think the winner of the whole entree feud was definitely the beef, followed by the lamb, followed by the duck, followed by the salmon. All excellent. But if you only get one and you only got room in your tummy for one, if you don't order that beef, it was so good. The best steak, the best beef I've had on the entire cruise. The end. We didn't even get a dessert menu. We just got the dessert. So, let me show you what desserts we got. This one's for, I think she called it an apple tartane. And then this one over here is the creme brulee. There's the souffle. We have an opera cake. And we have a sundae. And my daughter, off the kids menu, got the little Mickey cheesecake. It's so cute. I love it so much. Well, Amy came around and she was like, so what's your favorite? And I went, yes. All of them? Every single thing. Yes. I can't tell you which one's the best one. They're all absolutely delicious. We were all sitting here fighting each other with our spoons like they were little swords on Pirates Night. Absolutely delicious. You can't go wrong with anything here. All of these were a 10 out of 10. So as far as monetary, we are counting this as 180 just because we got 4 adult entrees. So I'm saying this is about 180. I know that's a low ball. I get it. However, if I beat this and I low ball the dinners, doesn't that make it even more worth it? Like 100% does. So 180 for tonight. That's what we're having. So we're back getting ready for the evening. We're going to go back out and have Frozen and do a couple other things. But I forgot to talk about how we're quantifying the Lookout Key day. So hard to quantify because it's not an apples and apples comparison, but I think it's really similar to like when you go to Disney World and you have like a water park day. So if you go to like Typhoon Lagoon or Blizzard Beach, it's really similar. This one's an actual beach and Typhoon Lagoon and Blizzard Beach are just trying to be actual beaches. So this one might have a leg up, but we're going to compare it as 4 water park day tickets for my family of 4, which is $272. So we're adding that in for the day at $272 just for admission into that water park. Last night was pirate night. Tonight is pajama night. So I'm going to show you my PJs. We're all going to go downstairs. Everybody's wearing their PJs. So we are not the only ones out. PJ night for all. Let me show you what we're wearing. So I have my Old Navy Disney pants. I have our blanket that we got from here, my Sully slipper Crocs, and then the shirt's really old, but it's comfortable. And this is the outfit. My family all has the same colored or the same Old Navy Disney pants, and we're all gonna match. It'd be super cute. Now we're gonna go downstairs all in our PJs. This theater is absolutely gorgeous, and I cannot wait to see Frozen. So we're here sitting down in our PJs, and we're gonna go see Frozen. Frozen is tonight's Broadway style show that's gonna be available for us to watch. So we have our seats, we have our popcorn, we have our blankies and our PJs, and we're gonna watch a movie. After the show, back in the room, I can't show you because I'm not allowed to show you. We're not allowed to record the Broadway style shows, but that was absolutely amazing. The people that played Anna and Elsa are insane. The vocal range, the singing, I sat there crying multiple times with my daughter. My husband and my son were there. They still enjoyed it. They really liked it. I think my son enjoys Aladdin more than Frozen, but he still sat through the whole thing and loved it. 10 out of 10. Absolutely loved it. It was amazing, amazing performance. Again, Broadway style show for a family of 4 is about $400 in value, so we're adding $400 on to today. But we are going to now drop our stuff off at the room. We're back in the room. It's all made up for the evening. We're going to drop our stuff off. We're going to go ahead and drop the kids off at the Oceaneers Club because Chris and I are going to go to some adult only, it's 18 and up, entertainment for the night. I think there is a game show and a magician. So we're going to go see those too. So we just got back from the magic show and the adult game show. So we're going to say that hour-long span in there was about $100 for my husband and I on a date night. The kids were also in the Oceaneers Club, so I calculated everything. The kids in total today were in the Oceaneers Club for 3 hours, so that's an extra $60 in Oceaneers Club. We're also going to add in our room rate for the night of $393, so that makes day 4's total $1,610.50. Now, if we add that to yesterday's total where we left off, we have officially beaten the Disney cruise plan. We are at $4,841.49 in value. And we're not even done. Let's see what we can do tomorrow. Castaway Key is literally our favorite stop every time we go on a Disney cruise. So we were up, we were ready, we got all of our stuff, we have our keys to the world, we have our IDs, we have everything we need for a beach day. and we are ready to go down and have some fun. It is a beautiful island. I cannot wait to show it to you. It's so fun. All right, lunchtime is officially open and everything is in full swing. There is so much food around here. I can't even begin to describe how much food there is. All buffet style, all you can eat. There's the ribs again. Looks so good. And as always, they do have the pop over there. They have ice cream. There's multiple stations, so you could go around and get as much as you want from multiple different stations. And then there is 3 different areas of seating. So lots of seating, lots of food, lots of drinks, lots of fun. All right, so this is what my plate's looking like. This is what my daughter's plate looks like, and my husband's. Another buffet style lunch down for my family of 4. Again, right at $100. I did get some pop, and now we're gonna pop over here and grab some ice cream. Because what better way to wash down lunch than with some ice cream? Calculating the lunch at $100, and then we're gonna get 4 ice cream cones. So 5, 10, 15, 20, $20. $120 for buffet lunch and some ice cream. One of the really nice things about Castaway Key is they offer umbrellas and shade and towels, unlimited towels and chairs that you can take down to the ocean, loungers that you can keep up at the top. They have cast members that come around and ask if you want drinks. Now you have to pay for the alcoholic ones, but anything else is pretty much included. So it's nice, relaxing. It's a beautiful day. We've been to Castaway Key 3 times. This is our 3rd time now, and I think this is the best weather we've ever had. It is 10 out of 10. Just a light breeze, the sun shining, there's no clouds in the sky. It is absolutely beautiful. So, it's a nice relaxing day. Now, one of the things that we're gonna count is going to be the 5K, because if you didn't know, at Castaway Key, you can do a 5K around the island and earn a medal. So it's the only thing that me and Mr. Coupon Hunter are gonna do by ourselves. The kids don't wanna do it, but we're gonna go ahead and do the 5K. It starts right here over by the bike rentals, and then it just walks its way all the way around the island. So you can run it or you can walk it, totally up to you. As you're walking the 5K, you'll see a bunch of signs telling you which direction to go, so you just follow them to do the 5K. It's a big loop, so this is the start, and then eventually you'll come around this corner and you'll see another sign for the 5K, and that one will say to the finish line. So you just keep looking for these signs, follow them, and that'll take you all the way through the loop. No map required. Now, once you're done with the 5K, it's gonna actually loop you back all the way around to where you started, and you're gonna see this little like bike rental hut right here, and that's where you're gonna go to collect your Castaway Key 5K medallion that you get with Mickey on it for absolutely no cost. I have one. Mr. Coupon Hunter has one, and they're absolutely adorable. Normally a Walt Disney World 5K marathon like this is about $120 per person, but I wouldn't say this is the exact same caliber of 5K. Like, it's not the exact same excitement and entertainment level, so I'm gonna count this as $100 for us to run a 5K and get a medal. It was kind of fun. It was a good experience. I sipped a margarita while I walked it, so $100 for us too. Add it onto the tally. I'm running to catch this because it's my favorite thing. All of the cast members are there waving at us goodbye. The horn's going off. It is so cool. We're getting ready to push off from Castaway Key. All of the cast members are down there waving bye. As if we haven't eaten enough food. We are going to dinner. So dinner tonight is at Animator's Palate. That's where we were at the first night, and now we are going there for our last dinner. So we're grabbing the kids, getting ready, and we're heading down for our final dinner. If you've ever been to Animation Academy at Disneyland, they have those animation where you learn how to draw a character. My kids did one of those inside the Oceaneers lab, and they drew Captain Minnie and Captain Mickey Mouse, and they are absolutely freaking adorable. Let me show you. Okay, so here's Minnie Mouse, and here's Mickey Mouse, and they did such a good job. They're so cute. Like, look at all of the cool details. This is my favorite restaurant. I love it. It's Jiminy Cricket. All right, so back at Animator's Palate, same menu, same front, but you know what's different? Literally everything else. So here's the inside of the menu. All of the yumminess that you can get. Here's everything on the main course.
How are you? How are you?
Here's the kids menu for tonight. It's Big Hero 6 themed. These are all of the menu items that they can get. Again, they can get anything off the kids menu or the adult menu. Adults can get anything off the adult menu or the kids menu. You can get something off of each. It's totally up to you.
Sweet! Yo, mini dudes, go high! Human dudes, try to find Nemo!
Try to find us.
Come on down, little blue! Everyone, say hello, Dory! You too, Jelly Man. That is an awesome idea, Jelly Man!
Amy's appetizer choice are in. We have the black truffle pasta persets here, and then we have the salmon tartare here. And these are what we all got, the entire table. My 10 and 8-year-old are also eating these, so we're gonna give these a try. They look delicious. Both of those absolutely delicious. So the black truffle persets I got and my 8-year-old daughter got. So she was the one that had like the plate full of like French fries and chicken nuggets a couple days ago, the picky eater, and she loved it. So that was really good. And then my 10-year-old son also had the salmon tartare, and he ate the whole thing and loved it. So both of those appetizers were absolutely amazing. I just want to encourage you, if you have kids and you're taking them on a cruise and they've never tried things before, this is the time to try them, because it's like there's no consequences. They can try and eat, and they can try new things and expand their palate, and you're not out the money for it. So my 10-year-old can try salmon tartare and decide if he likes it or not. And if he doesn't like it, no harm, no foul. Amy's going to bring us something different. So definitely, if you take your kids on a cruise, let them try new things. Encourage them to try new things. This is the time to do it. Now, in true Amy fashion, I thought I was done, but alas, now I have a potato soup to try. So we're gonna go ahead and try this potato soup and see how it is. I don't know how every single freaking soup on this cruise ship is absolutely delicious. Like, so much flavor out of a freaking potato. We just said that that potato was a Potato Land potato from Mickey's and Minnie's Not So Scary Runaway Railroad, because absolutely delicious. When my daughter's entree came out, she ordered off the adult menu tonight, and she got the pasta bolognese. And let me tell you, I wish you could smell this, because it smells absolutely delicious. I'm gonna sneak a bite. Parent tax, please. I think Amy has a little mini ratatouille like living in my brain that she then picks off of, because she ordered exactly what I was gonna get. Let me show you. I got the ahi tuna steak, the jumbo shrimp salad. Mr. Coupon Hunter got the ahi tuna steak, and then my son got the crusted pork chop off the adult menu, and it smells so good. So, it's dessert time. Did we get 1, 2, 3, or 5? Let's see. So first up we have the rice pudding here, and then this is the icebox cake. Then we have the cheesecake, and then we had not 1, but 2 cookies and cream sundaes. Had being the operative word. This one's gone. This one's mostly gone. These were very good. We got 1 bite each. I got 1 bite before this one was completely demolished. They are very good, apparently. Consensus on the desserts. We are a house divided at this point. So we'll start off with the icebox cake. I absolutely love this. Mr. Coupon Hunter is not a fan.
No.
Has no desire to eat it. Cheesecake, I thought was okay. It's his absolute favorite thing that we've eaten. Now, me and the 10-year-old love the rice pudding. The rice pudding is so good. Him and the 8-year-old?
Cream of wheat.
I love cream of wheat. Okay. I love cream of wheat, though.
Not for dessert.
For everything. Cream of wheat for everything. Now, the only thing we can agree on is that everybody ate that ice cream sundae, the world would be changed forever. So, the ice cream sundae, if you want something that's guaranteed to be amazing for everyone, that ice cream sundae is where it's up. All right, post dinner, we are going to the Walt Disney Theater because we are gonna go see Believe, which is one of their Broadway style shows you can only see on the Disney cruise ships, and I cry every single time they do it. And just to kind of show how big this theater is, this is just one side of the bottom half. There's also a second half upstairs. It is a massive. If you wanna see who Amy is, this is Amy. Amy's amazing. We absolutely love her. I got her permission to show her picture. If you go on the Disney Fantasy and you get Amy, you are in for a treat. Girl is amazing. Will make your dinner absolutely magical. Get whatever she recommends. She knows her stuff. Next thing I want to talk about, Disney's Believe. So good. I cry every time. It's absolutely beautiful. My kids love seeing it. They like seeing it because mom cries at the end of it, let's be real. But I absolutely love it. 10 out of 10. Adding $400 on for that Broadway style show. We also counted dinner at $180. Did I say that? I don't remember if I said that. It's been a long 5 days, y'all. It has been a long 5 days. So dinner was $180 because we got multiple entrees. Believe was $400 because it was a Broadway style show. We have to add in the Children's Oceaneers Club total for the end of the day, which was 4 hours, so that's $80. And then we have to add in our room rate, which is $393 per night. So, getting out my calculator, definitely not trying to go super slow. Dash, 100-yard, dash, flash. Anyways, $1,640.50 was our grand total for the end of the day. So if we add that to yesterday's total, the official grand total of the value that we got out of our Disney cruise is, drumroll please, $6,481.99. Now, please keep in mind, that is only counting things that I could monetarily quantify. That's not counting things like trivia, cast member interactions, character interactions, like Chip and Dale handing us towels as we get off the boat to go to Castaway Key. That's not counting getting to sit up at the top deck 11 and watch funnel vision while we eat chicken fingers and french fries. That's not counting any of those extra things. So, if you want to hear my final thoughts, I'm going to have to tell you when I get back on dry land and get my suitcases packed because we got a lot of stuff to pack. But otherwise, we beat it. Jump scare. I'm back home with no makeup on because I'm exhausted. After the holidays, after all of the things, I was just exhausted. So we're in the office. I've got my ears up there. Look at the little baby kitty cat right there. Oh, he's not in focus. The little baby kitty. Anyways, so we're in my office and I kind of wanted to go over my final thoughts. There's not too many of them. We did officially beat the Disney cruise plan. Yes, I know. Applause. It was fantastic. We ended up spending, quote unquote, at $6,482 total after everything was said and done. We paid $3,632 out of pocket. So we definitely beat it by $2,850. Now, one, I know I was lowballing a lot of the things, but I think I appreciate that because when I'm going through all of the things and trying to decide if the cruise is right for me, I'm looking at, is this something that I would pay on a regular vacation or if I went to Disney or if I brought my own food? And so I was trying to make it kind of more realistic. So I ended up liking that I lowballed it a little bit, but again, like I got in comments all over the place, I probably lowballed it a lot. It was probably worth a lot more. So that's one thing. The second thing I wanted to point out, I couldn't quantify everything. So I mean, there are some things on the cruise that you just can't put a monetary value on that you do. Kind of like the trivia, kind of like going and watching, the shows in the middle of the ship, kind of like getting those experiences with the cast members that work on the ship. Like, how do you monetarily quantify the fact that Amy did little dollops, that Mickey head ketchup-shaped dollops on my kids' plates at night for dinner? Like, there's just different things that you can't quantify, but they were amazing and we had a great time. So there's extras. I don't know how to put a price tag on those. So there's definitely extra things that I just couldn't put a price tag on. And then the last thing that I want, sir, he wants to come talk to us. Hang on a second. I think the last thing that I just wanted to say was we were able to get this cruise super inexpensive because we were able to do so many of the things that I talked about previously, like going during off season, looking for the cheapest cruise, stacking our Disney gift cards, all of those things. Like, look at the cruise that you're going to book and make sure the one that you're getting falls in line. I would say, I don't think if I was doing a 5-night Disney cruise, I don't think I would spend and feel comfortable spending more than, I'm going to get myself in trouble here, probably $7,000 for my family of 4. I think anything more than that, and you're starting to wade into the territory of, am I getting my money's worth? Am I going to go and eat all the things and do all the things and really get my money's worth at the end of this cruise? But we beat it. We did really well. $3,632 is what we paid. We ended up getting $6,482. Yes, I'm looking at my notes because I will forget things. I am not very good at remembering things. So that's what we ended up doing. At the end of the day, I love the cruise. I love the Disney cruises. I personally think that it's a better value than going into the park most times because you have everything paid up front. It's all inclusive. Your food's included. Your entertainment's included. You get to relax on one side. But if you want to go do trivia and do the water slides, you can do that too. There's a little bit of something for everyone. And I think that's what makes it so appealing. And then the fact that you can get it for so stinking cheap and have all of your food and stuff included. I just think the value is just absolutely insane for the Disney cruise. Will I be going on more Disney cruises? Absolutely. I think I will. I think this is an amazing value. I think this is so fun. The kids have so much fun. The things that I wasn't able to qualify really take this up and over the edge for me. So I hope that this has inspired you to look into a Disney cruise for your family and maybe do it on a budget and see if you can beat the Disney dining. And see if you can beat the Disney cruise plan. My goodness gracious. There's been so many Disney dining plans. I think this was a great trip. I think it was a lot of fun. I would definitely do this again. So that's it for this one. We definitely beat the Disney cruise. Like and subscribe. Follow us because there's so much more Disney on a budget tips coming your way.